Okay. All right. Um, Hi again. It's it's another video. I just wanted to quickly record this video to I guess kind of update you on what happened specifically for the past couple of years because I felt like just getting a single video of me saying I'm back that kind of puts out of context for a lot of you. So I figured an explanation video is probably not necessary, but hopefully it's good enough to update you all on what happened. So the last time, excluding my other video that I that I uploaded, when was it? I complete I forgot. It's been a while. It's been a while. So hang on, let me just go here. So it's been, hang on, let me just see. It's been 3 years, I think. The goodbye for now thingy. It's been, let me check. March 1st of 2023. It's been. So yeah, it's been a while. So after I recorded that video, in like a couple of days, I moved into the college dorm and started my college career, I guess you could probably say. I met some nice people along the way. It's freshman year. Nothing's easy. Everything is complicated, and not just the educational things, all the social things that were probably the hardest for me. Because despite being on the internet, I'm not so much of a social person. it's I'm a weird. I'm weird, right? That's how I put it, I guess. Afterwards, after 2 semesters, so basically a full year, I took, I guess, a long break, I guess, starting from early 2024. And, just as a side note, I got into car racing, specifically like GT3 sports car endurance racing, at the start of 2024. And, since I got into it quite a bit, I followed like the schedules of like the racing and stuff, and like searched up like past races and histories on manufacturers, cars. I just liked cars in general, but the racing thing sparked it even more, I guess. And I guess while I was enjoying my break, I was also waiting for my inevitable doom, which was around June, I believe it was, in 2024. Because, well, I'm a Korean. I'm a, I'm a man. I'm pretty sure. Well, if you meet those two criterias, you have to serve in the army. Basically, you have to serve a year and 6 months, I believe, in the military. Um, yeah, that's that's what you got to do if you're in this country. If you're born as a Korean man, you got yeah. The man part is pretty important. So unless your legs chopped off or some things like that, you have to go. So I mean, I look normal, so I can run. So um, yeah, I went. Honestly, though, before I got I don't want to say enlisted. I don't think that's the correct pronunciation, but before I went to the army, I did have quite a bit of time left, but I mean, nothing felt right, when I was resting because I knew what was coming. And honestly, looking back at that time, I feel like I would have been able to record more videos during that break. Obviously, because I've been watching racing as well. I mean, it's pretty free, right? I haven't really been doing anything. But I guess that's past me's thing, I guess. So, time's passed. I went in, and I was basically cut off from society. Aside from me having my smartphone in limited amounts of time per day, except maybe the weekends. Because on the weekends you can use your phone a little bit more freely. You still have to turn in your phone regardless, but you can hold on to it for extended periods of time in the weekends. But anyways, aside from that, I was living basically in the mountains. I mean, that's usually where military bases are located. And if Korea has anything, it's mountains. I worked. Is worked the right pronounce? I don't know. I'll just say it. I worked as a driver, I guess, for a little bit. Eventually, though, I did switch over to a more a mechanic style of work. I did start out driving, but I ended up as a mechanic, sort of. I'm not a certified mechanic in any way. I just know how to do the basics, and that's it, really. Just touching up on military cars slash trucks that they use. You know, the basic stuff that you can do and all that, right? So other than basic training and learning how to drive and stuff, which took most of those trainings I believe they took around 2 months to complete fully. And I was, well, at that point it was around August, and I went off to my official base. Is that how you call it? And that's where my military, kind of journey started, sort of. Obviously, it wasn't just the work, it was all the like the big training stuff, the entire brigade or infantry, whatever the hell you want to call it, all, bunch up and do, well, training. Anyways, all that went, it was grueling. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It was grueling, but if there was one positive out of that, I mean, it was that I did learn some mechanical skills and how to touch up a car, I guess, Obviously not like to the extent of actual mechanics, like certified mechanics where they can like, I don't know, take off a gearbox and repair it and stuff. Gearboxes are just a different animal. So, I mean, like just the basics of an engine and how it works and all that. I mean, that's and tires. Let's not forget tires. So yeah, I was doing all that kind of work up until December of 2025, which is when my service time, well, ended. Simple as that. If you take a look at my Instagram page, you'll probably see a post that I wrote in Korean and was a bunch of a bunch of army helmet emojis and like a date in there and stuff. Basically, when I posted that on my page, yeah, basically my service time has ended. It was grueling, but thankfully I made some friends along the way, so that was nice. And also me being a car enthusiast. I mean, I don't really own a car. I have driven one, manual and automatic. I'm still an enthusiast. I guess I like cars. All right, I just like cars. And I really want to own one. I want to take care of one, but yeah, because I was, I guess, an enthusiast, if you want to call it that. I did learn some skills that were definitely, beneficial to me as I came out. So it wasn't all, shits and like torture. There were some positives in that, thankfully. So yeah, the time spent there, I don't think it was a waste. And plus my personality as well, I think kind of shifted a little bit here and there. I think I'm definitely a bit more less introverted, I guess you can say it. I am still introverted, even though I'm recording a video. I don't know, just living there, trying to get into the lifestyle of things in the art in that base, kind of, I guess, kind of adapted. Well, myself has adapted into a way that I can try and stay comfortable in that base. So it was pretty interesting, and yeah, I mean, I could probably rant on forever if I had the chance to do, but I don't want to make this video like too long. So yeah, basically, the army was done at December of 2025, and I took a little bit more of a break because let me tell you, I needed one. But time was short, and I had to get back into college and the swing of things. This time, I did not go for a dorm, as you can probably see. I went for an independent place, which is backed by my parents, which, I've mentioned in the video before. So if you obviously couldn't tell, I'm completely alone in this place. It's not a small place, it's not a big place either. It's just perfect for one guy. And yeah, I've been strung up on work and socializing stuff. And here we are. That's it, really. Not a whole lot has happened, but at the same time, those little things were pretty long. Pretty long. Yeah. But otherwise, yeah, I mean, that's all you really need to know to catch up on what happened. You could say I was lazy. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say I wasn't, because I was definitely lazy a lot of times. I'm not really saying I was burnt out, because let's be honest, I haven't really done anything to really be burnt out. I mean, heck, if anything, I'm frozen still. So yeah, a lot of things has to be done. So while this channel, while being my hobby, it it cannot be a priority. I guess it sounds bad, but it's the only kindest way of putting it. That sounds bad too. I'm sorry. Basically, there's a lot of shit going on, and it's hard to pump out videos like I used to do. Believe me or not, these videos take up basically almost a full day to fully record and edit, make thumbnails, even though that doesn't really take that long, and to upload it and stuff. If anything, it'll be actually even slower because the internet in this place is like 5 times slower than my house. Well, not technically mom and dad's house. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna, give up on YouTube because it's still my hobby out of my many hobbies, and one that you may noticed as well. I might try and get into like my hobbies a little bit more, and uploading stuff on this channel. Obviously, like I stated before, I love cars, but I also love baseball. I've also been, playing Rainbow Six Siege competitively for 2 years. Obviously, I'm not a big name in any sorts. I was more of a nobody. I was in, the amateur levels of Rainbow Six Siege. There are some certain clips that I want to show you all and try and, just talk about that stuff because it is quite interesting, I'd say. But all these hobbies that I do want to talk about on this channel and convert it into videos, or heck, even live streams if I have the chance to do it. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them, so I want to get them out. Just just gotta find the right time for it. Actually, you know what? I might try and fire up a live stream like, when is the time? Oh, it's 6. You can see that, right? I might try and fire up a live stream. Maybe past midnight or close to it, somewhat. I don't know. So yeah, just I guess if you want to stay updated, be wary, because my schedule's not really. It's not really fixed. It's I don't want to say flexible. It's more of a clusterfuck, if anything. But I guess keep a lookout for when I'm uploading or posting or live streaming. Let's hope I can do professionally in this, or in some way or not. All right. I'll see you later, I guess. Peace.